Good morning, folks, and welcome back to Middle Earth. My name is Tahane Mage, and in these episodes, I am exploring Middle Earth through the game Lord of the Rings Online and asking the question whether it's still a good game to play in 2023. Now, as of publication of this episode, I have been playing for 4 weeks, I believe. So we're really looking at this from a new player perspective. If you haven't seen my other episodes, go look at them. I make a complete and utter idiot of myself. But it's been fun. It's been fun, and the community's been really good, and I'm looking forward to getting stuck into the dungeons, or rather, sorry, not dungeons, instances with them. But in this episode, we're going to go have a look at crafting. And I'm just thinking, as usual, I've probably logged off without checking my bags. Oh my lord. Do you see all that? That is from other people in the game. Lots of that. It's from other people in the game sending it to me and wishing me all the best. So to those guys, thank you so much. Thank you. Right. Right, I'm going to have to go and put this in the bank. I really am. So I might have to speed this up a wee bit, and then we'll come quick back here, because I really need to learn to check my bags and sort everything out before I start the new episode. So just bear with me a wee second. So, where was I before I realised my bags were absolutely jam-packed? Right, so up here, ooh, walking into the lamppost, and that's without the Chardonnay. So the crafting hall is just up here on the left. Is that... Let me just get this quest out. So there's your crafting. Don't know why I put that away. So remember, I know it's already done, but if you look here, you could set it as your guide focus, and that'll bring this little thing up here. So if you get lost, all you do is follow a wee arrow, but I'm wanting to go here. Okay. I'm so glad to see the cooler weather, and I know I've got a viewer from up in Ballymena, which is not too far from me. But to him, I am so glad to see this colder weather in. My garden's in full bloom now. Right. So crafting strong arm of the law. Why is that not opening? Because I right clicked. Is level 7. So you'll get this as a quest as you go through the starting area normally. Talk to Roderick Carver. Roderick Carver is by the craft hall in Coombe, south of Archet, the left path from the Coombe Town Hall Centre. Climbs up the hill past the craft hall. Edward Carver wants to speak to you. Blah. Edric Carver wants you to speak to his brother Roderick about taking up a crafting vocation. Following the burning of Archet, Edward Carver and his brother Roderick are hoping to encourage all those with potential to take up a crafting vocation for the good of the free people. And that's where we've come to. We've come to the crafting hall in Coombe. Let me just put on the names for you there. There you go. That's Roderick. And he's going to talk us through how to craft. Now, it all seems very straightforward, doesn't it? But I guarantee you, if anybody can mess this up, it's going to be me. I'm certain of it. You would not know that I'm actually quite good in the dungeons. Just put me outside of a dungeon and I don't know what I'm doing.
How can I be of service?
My brother sent you, eh? As well he should. The business up in Archet is unfortunate, but it serves to remind us of the importance of skilled craftsmen. Here's the thing. As it stands at the minute, I'm not sure that there's a huge advantage to keeping your crafting skills up to par at the minute. Now, I know from Cord's Twitch stream that they are going to be looking at working on the crafting so that more people are encouraged to do it. But as it stands today, I'm not sure that there's a real advantage to crafting. But hopefully that will change, because if you have crafting in the game, it has to be worth doing. If it's not worth doing, there's no point in it being there. So it's good to see that they are looking at this. Right. It will take a great deal of labour to rebuild Archet and supply the people of Bree-land with everything they need to prosper. The Mistress of Apprentices to my left can help you choose a vocation in which to specialise. To your left. I was thinking, no, that can't be her. To your left. Ah, there she is. Jill Brushwood. A vocation is a bundle of 3 crafting professions with overlapping skills. Choose your vocation with care, because you will expend a great deal of time and energy improving your skill with a profession under its purview. Once the Mistress of Apprentices has welcomed you to your chosen vocation, be sure to speak with the provisioner within the craft hall. I've already forgotten what I said at the start. She can sell you the tools of your trade. Every profession has its own, so do not overshy with your coin purse. The novices will be happy to sell you any recipes you might wish to have, though I can tell you now that you will already know how to make a thing or two. Okay? So that's it. So we have to go to her first. So I assume now that that's that quest line taken off. But as far as I know. Yep. We have to go in here and choose. Now, on my main character, I play for fun on Crick Hollow. I don't film there because it's where I go to relax and have a bit of fun and just be generally me. But as I understand it, excuse me. But as I have learned, on my main character, I'm a farmer, a cook, and a clothier. The problem with me being a clothier is that I need leather to advance my crafting in that skill. I can't get the materials from anybody except somebody that does, I think it's Forester, is it? A Forester, somebody who skins animals? Yeah. Now, you think it might be easy enough, just go to the bank or go to the auction house and buy some. But it's few and far between of the materials that I need in the bank. And what is there is generally very expensive. Now, my main character, I can afford it, but as a new character, I can't. So I would generally would like to do farming, cooking, and tailoring for this character, but I'm a bit dubious about doing that on her because I know it's difficult to get the leather. So I'm looking here at tailor, forester. The forester will feed the tailor. Not really sure what a prospector is, but I think that might be something to do with gathering metal, which would be good because then we could sell it, couldn't we? And make a profit. God help you if I get into that auction house. I'm just going to sell everything. Says weaponsmith. I don't see that being helpful to someone who wears cloth. See, my main process of thinking is that tailoring and the lore master, I can make my own clothes. If I'm a forester, I can gather the materials for my own clothes. Prospector, I can sell that stuff in the auction house. So jeweler, prospector, cook. The buff food is great. That to me that's a must. But I'm going to have to make a decision here because I can't do everything that I want. So it's cook, farmer, tailor. That's what I chose for my main character. Kind of wish I hadn't. But then again, the buff food is good and the tailoring's good if I could get the mats. Woodworker, forester, farmer, scholar, weaponsmith, farmer. I think I am going to go for here so that the forester can feed the tailoring. Okay?
Greetings.
An explorer can live off the land, crafting leather, armor, and clothing while gathering any resources they come across. Explorer is an excellent choice for anyone who wears light or medium leather or wants to specialize in resource gathering. Do you want to learn this trade? Tailor, forester, prospector. Okay, I'm going to do that one. That would have been a wiser choice for my main character, I think. You have trained a craft vocation which will allow you to perform 3 different craft professions. The trainer has given you some starter tools and a handy guide to explain more about how to advance your career as a crafter, and this is where it will all go wrong, no doubt. Note that the starter tools are poor quality. You will want to upgrade them when you can. Okay, so where do we go? Introduction to Forestry.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Forestry is a collection and refinement of wood and hides found among the fallen timber and beasts throughout Middle-earth. The refined materials that foresters provide are used by woodworkers and tailors to ply their trades. Todd Brushwood, the supplier here, has offered to teach all those who are looking to set out as foresters. Accept. And you
Stay a moment.
get the general idea. I'll let you read that there. Just pause it and read that. Okay. And our last one is
Might I take a moment of your
tailoring.
time?
So if you just pause there and read that there. Okay. Right, I'm going to get rid of these quests just sitting on the side because I just want to focus on this one. I'm not deleting the quests, just in case you're worried I'm doing that. I'm just removing them. They will be available right here. Okay. Right, we are going to go and we are going to do our forestry first. And we need to speak to... What's his name? Did she not say his name? We need to speak to the supplier. Right. Down here, be careful. You will need to complete the correct recipes and deliver the correct items outlined in this quest. So follow the quest. Alright, where's the supplier? That's Todd Brushwood, okay.
What do you need?
Introduction to Forestry. Hello there, here interested in learning the ways of the forestry, so you have come to the right place. I will try not to move too quickly for you. He obviously hasn't heard about me. But if I do, speak with me again to ask more pointed questions. I almost forgot the most important thing for every forester, every new forester, ingredients. Everything you need is inside this crate. Right, so everything we need is inside this crate. I got it. So do I open the crate? Ah, we open the crate. Okay. There it is. And that gives us, what's that? Why is it giving me a tailoring? I have no idea why it just gave me a brushed light leather. Craft a piece of brushed light leather. Use the ingredients you received, craft a thin rowan board. Okay. Where do we go? Where am I supposed to go? Novice jeweler, novice tailor, no metalsmith. What exactly am I looking for? First collect wood for... Oh, okay. So it's this girl I need to go to for the... Yeah, but what's that got to do with being a forester? It says introduction to tailoring, but I thought I was doing forestry.
Hello there.
I'm confused already. Right, so introduction to forestry. The supplier provided you with the ingredients necessary to create a piece of brushed light leather and a thin rohan board. Right, so is it here? Do we need to go here? Crafting panel. So, is it tailoring? I don't understand. Forester. Leather. Oh, okay. We got it. We got it. Right, so it is up for it. That was a bit confusing. Because I wasn't sure whether it was tailoring or, as you can see it there, in the wood. So I equipped the, if I just show you, I right clicked to equip the axe, okay, and that popped it in there. So you can't craft these without the proper item. It's dangerous with that. You'll have your arm off. Right, so we made those, and that's that part of the quest completed. So we go back, we're going to hand these into the supplier. Right.
What can I do for you?
And that's that completed, is it? We want to go and do the tailoring. And this is because we picked tailoring, forestry, and I can't remember what else. What else did we pick? Oh no, wrong one. Prospector. Okay, a gathering. 2 gatherings. Introduction to tailoring.
How can I be of service?
Okay, if you just pause there and read that. Now, same as before, we're going to open the crate, and it's given us a bolt of rough cloth and 2 brushed light leather. Now, same as before, you can do tailoring without the correct tool. So correct tool for tailoring, it looks like a little spool and thread, okay? So you have to equip that, and then I'm not sure, do we need a workbench? I'm not sure. And we want to use the ingredients we have that we just took out of that box to craft a rough cloth cloak. Okay, so so I'm pulling up my crafting, and I want to click along the top tabs to tailoring, and we want to make a rough cloth cloak, which is going to be obviously undercloaks. There it is there. And try and get you a good view of it this time. And we are going to press make. How she pulled that out of her pocket, I'll never know, but there you go. So we've made that, and I think all we have to do is hand it in. Ah! Oh, would you stop it? Right, okay.
Greetings, friend.
Let me see what you've done. She examines the cloak closely. An excellent piece of handiwork, Tahane. You did very well in making this cloak. I think that is a very good effort and proves that you are prepared to continue your work towards becoming a master tailor. I think I'm definitely better placed to do it with this character. Right, so we have one more to do, which is prospecting. And Todd, what have you got for me?
What can I do for you?
Hello there. I hear you are interested in learning the ways of a prospector. If so, you have come to the right place. I almost forgot the most important thing for every new prospector. Ingredients. Everything you need is inside the crate. We've got it by now. This is the 3rd time. Right click in the crate. And you now have all the ingredients to make a copper ingot. I thought prospecting would be out like gathering ore and copper and stuff like that. Maybe I'm wrong. So where do we need to go? Using the ingredients you received to craft a copper ingot. So are we on here again? I Right, okay. It'll tell us facility required workbench. Ah, okay. Oh no, that there's tailoring. We want prospecting. Smelting. Copper. Ingot. Prospector's tools. We want that. And then we want a forge. Okay. Oh, for goodness sake. We're up here. Is that not a forge? Oh, right, okay, I see. I'm with you now. And so we just make. So how do we get the chunks? Are we able to do, or do we go out and gather that? Can I gather stuff like that? We'll soon find out because we're going to go out and figure it out. And then we hand that back in to Todd.
What do you need?
Okay. I believe we did it without much trouble. Let's see, let me grab that while I'm here. And I think we just got awarded a title. Easily lost. Tahane, easily lost. Oh, you don't know how true that is. I'm keeping that one. And what's that next one? Did complete it. Okay. Right, so I am a bit confused. Can I gather my own leather? That's what I want to go and find out. Can I mine my own material, like ore? Because that didn't teach me any of that. Unless I've missed something. So let's go kill something. We know the wolves are out this way. Because we're going to find out. We know we can clothe it. We don't need to test the tailor, and we know we can make the clothing. But I want to know, can I gather my own mats? Because I didn't actually have to do that there, so I wouldn't be certain as a new player what I'm looking for. Right. No. Oh. Oh. Right. Let's do that at a time. So let's gather ourselves, I don't know, say 20 light hides and see if we can make brush light leather, shall we? There's the mad badger. Oh, I forgot to pull out my bear. Lower masters, do not run around fighting without your bear. Or whatever your animal happens to be. Because I've found that I soloed that dungeon and I found that the thing that got me through that, apart from the buff foods and the healing potions, was teaching myself to switch between my animals. Because after this guy, you'll get a crow or a raven, whatever you want to call it, and you'll eventually get like a bog monster. And the thing that got me through that dungeon on my own was learning how to switch between those animals and use their debuffs. Those are going to come in very, very handy if you want to learn to play the lower master. At least I certainly found it did. So them badgers aren't giving me. Oh, you'll give me. Sorry, bear, but I want your leather. Why did that not fire off? Okay. Okay, it's giving me the leather. We're gonna. Why is that not working? Ah, okay. You're on 5. It's a bit of a lag there. So I want to find a big pile of them. I'm gonna go down there. Don't jump off cliffs, people. You can die. God, that's loud. I need to turn that down, wouldn't I? It's loud for me anyhow. Maybe it's just my headphones. There we are. We'll soon get them. Nice, we have 5. So I'm looking up here, you see 3 red dots? I'm looking for that. See if I can see groups of them. I don't want a marsh brood. Watcher. It's not like a bug. Don't want bugs. I want swine and I want bears. Bears. Sorry, bear. And I turned around to huff and puff there. It's a good job you can't actually do that. Well, you know what? I'm glad to see that you don't have to stand and skin them. Oh, branches. Now, can we take those branches? Yay! We can. So this is how you do it. This is how you do it, baby. The reason why I'm avoiding them is I can see the cobwebs and they're all spiders. That's what I thought. Not because I've got arachnophobia. I just know the spiders and I want the leather. So, is that something? No, that's flowers. That's a spider. Too many spiders. Stop with the spiders and give me some bears. Another spider. Oh, for goodness sake, get away from the marshes. Right, we'll go back up this hill again. Maybe 10 was a bit too optimistic, or 20 was a bit too optimistic. Wait a minute, there's wolves down this way. There's a whole den of wolves. Remember? I died down here. There's a whole den of wolves down here. So tell me, has anybody started playing LOTRO for the first time? I've certainly noticed quite a few people turning up in the starting area. Okay, I'm not interested. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to check. And I will. Over here. We're up to 9. I want to check. Can I do this? I think I'll have to switch tools. I'm not absolutely certain. Yeah. I think we got it this time. I think I chose right this time. Okay. So we can gather the material for the tailoring. And we can gather the material for the smelting. There's no doubt about that now. Here we go. Here is our wolves. And we are on 13 leather. They can bite me all they want, I'm not stopping. Is that all I get for that? For goodness sake. around 18. So that's easy peasy. So we've gathered enough there to go and get a good idea. And I don't have the right tool for that. That's hatchet or axe. We call them hatchets. And that gives us 4 wood. More, it says Rohan branches. I wonder how you know what it is you've got to go gather. Oh, I suppose it would make sense, really. Nearly run away from that. Oh, go away, spider. Yeah, you can see that juttering us. Oh. I wouldn't like that to happen in the middle of a dungeon. I'm wondering if there's any toggle that you can tick to highlight the location of the wood. But there again, where it takes the fun out of trying to find this stuff. But I'm only thinking from your perspective of watching. You might not want to. Oh lordy! You might not want to watch me. I mean, that isn't even on Ultra. What is going on? See if we can find somewhere that is more likely to have wood than here. That's actually frozen. Okay. I mean, we're in Chetwood. You would think that Chetwood would have wood. I mean, it's called Chetwood. Keep looking. There's Rowan branches. Do you know, I'm sitting here thinking it would have been maybe a good idea, instead of giving them the crates of materials, that they go out, or we go out and gather the materials for the quest. Because at no point learning that in the crafting hall did I know I had. I kind of assumed I did because I played before, but I'm wondering, is it obvious enough that you'll need to go out and gather your own materials? Maybe I'm overthinking it a little bit, because I am prone to it. We all know that. Oh, for goodness sake. Do you know what I haven't seen? I'm so bad this week. I mean, look. I have nothing running in the background. Yeah, it's frozen again. This is not good. I mean, why suddenly now? Why did it start doing this now? Didn't I want to go the other way? I did. I wanted to go that way. North. Let's see what we can find. There's Rowan branches. I want 20 of each, minimum. So I'm afraid you're sticking around until then. Aha! How much have we got now? This should be 10. Does it only give you one each time? Oh, that was a couple that time. But I haven't seen much ore. A little bit, but not much. What's that there? It takes us into North Side, so we don't want to pop down this way. Don't come at me, Mr. Pig or Wild Boar, because I just skin you. And we have frozen in place again. Look, see my bear? Something's happened. Okay, we can still target her, but we can't. See down here. Oh my goodness. So the purpose of this was to show you crafting, and what I've actually ended up showing you is the lag. I don't know what to say. Is that still counting down? Can I change tools? No. I bet you we're about to get logged out. I bet it's about to crash. Whoa, did you say woo? Oh. Oh, I thought that was definitely we were going to crash there. So she's free to move. That I've never, like, I've seen the lag building over the last couple of days, but I've never seen that. Right, Rohan. It's not Rohan. Rowan. Is that ore over there? Is that ore? It is. We've found copper. So we need that, don't we? Oh, I could spend all day gathering. I really could. Don't worry, I won't make you spend all day. I just want to get enough mats so that we can get a good idea of how it works. But yeah, I mean, here's my advice, but it's only from a new player. Pick Gathering Professions, 2 Gathering Professions, and 1 crafting. And I know you don't need me to tell you how to suck eggs, but make sure your gathering complements the one that you're going to use to craft. So for me, the Forestry complements the Tailoring. I can see that being very useful, and as someone who is struggling to find soft brush leather on my main character, I can see it also being very profitable in the auction house. It seems that lag seems to have stopped. She says, and it'll probably kick off again. I mean, is it really lag though? Something's causing it. And I know I've no programs on in the background today, which can sometimes cause me problems. So I don't know. I would say as I get to know the game more, like so in my 4th week, bear in mind, don't come here to this channel looking for words of wisdom on how to play the game, because it ain't gonna happen. No. If you've seen last week's episode, I couldn't even figure out how to get off the damn horse. So yeah, there's no words of wisdom here. I'm just playing this because I want to see what it's like, and I want to be honest with you about what it's like. Where am I at now? I also have this rather good habit of wandering around aimlessly, forgetting to do the quest and just talking about nonsense. Just checking I had the floaty names on. So where did all the logs go? It's a brown fox. I don't want a brown fox. I'm not worried about the crow. I don't care if he's levels above me. I will soon whack him and pluck him. This is Archet. Why are we back in Archet? How did I manage to get back there? Fond memories of Archet, fond memories. Why am I in this place? What have I managed to do this time? Ash branches. I'm way out of my league. Can't gather that, so there's really no point going down that road. I've no idea how I managed to get here. Yeah, so we're gonna, if you're new here, basically what the plan is to test this free-to-play to the fullest. To test and see if all these things they say is wrong, all these things they say is right with the game. To test them to their fullest from a new player. Now, I stand by what I said at the start. This story is immersive. And that is what's pulled me in first and foremost. Let me just check where I am. Okay. We seem to be back on track. This is what's pulled me in first and foremost. Just give me a second here. Now, what's this? Destination Bree-land? What's that? Travel to Bree. I'll accept it because I'm going there eventually anyhow. So it's not hard. It's just, that was fun. I'm going to do that again. Have we any logs out around here? Don't want to be running around missing what I'm looking for. Right. What happened there? Ah. Me and Hufflepuff make a good team. Come you here too, you're not getting away either. With 34, 17 logs. Now, actually, I wanted, see a spider jumping out of this or something. Oh, 1 silver. I wanted 20 logs and 20 ingots. I mean, you would think there'd be more ore around those rocky places. It was few and far between. Well, we've plenty of leather. We've a whole lot of leather. No. Why we're an archer again? We don't want to be an archer. Is a pig's gonna attack us? There's meat in the menu tonight, boys. That sounds awful. I'm actually a very animal-friendly person. Uh-oh. You started again. I really am a very animal-friendly person. Right. Nothing in the way of... Not that I could see through that. No. Or am I thinking too much, like panning for gold? Okay. Nothing there. We're gonna make our way back in because there's not a huge amount. Shadows of Middle Earth. Stuart. Workbench. I'll go cross country because I'm kind of hoping to find some. It's down that way. Is it over that bridge? Yeah. I'm kind of hoping to find some ore and stuff. Go over there, maybe? Ah! Trust me. We're taking the shortcut. Oh, go away, bear. I was hoping to find some ore and stuff. Don't annoy me, bear, because I'll just kill you. I'm not still an archer, am I? I'll end up in the Misty Mountains at this rate. So, Coombe is this way. We've got a little bit of stuff there to do some work with. Which is the road should be just through here. Aha, there we are. Oh. No, and you see. Ah, there we are. See what I mean? Oh, ooh, branches. You're not getting away. Right, stop looking, stop looking. Right, into the crafting hall. We're going to see what we can make with this. Oh, that is the crafting hall. I'm right, it's a pretty building. No. I think that's where we'll take our thumbnail at. So I was trying out new thumbnails, but I think the ones where I take shots from in the game are better, but I thought I'd try something new. But personally, I prefer the shots taken from in the game. Right, what am I doing? Tailoring. So we need the spool of thread that it looks like. And we'll go in. And we'll make 17 brush light leather. What I could do with this, it requires Forester's axe. Oh, okay. Right. Okay, got you. We're gonna make all. Stop showing off. Does anybody ever watch that series? I can't remember what channel it's on. It's like Discovery or something like that there. Mountain Men. I love that. I absolutely love that. Though it looks like it would be a hard life, but from the outside looking in, it looks like a lot of fun. It's like one of those kind of adventure holidays you'd like to go on, but knowing that at the end of it you come back to your nice warm house. It's not exactly fastest, so don't be worrying I won't be subjecting you to more of this. I just wanted to let you see how it all works. Oh, and that's my tool about to... So I wonder, will we make it to the end of this before it breaks? But we'll have to get it fixed. And I think these guys here can fix it. But as you can see, it doesn't last very long, so as soon as you can, as soon as you have the cash to do it, not real cash, in-game money, upgrade your tools. Because it really doesn't last very long. Okay, so... I'm just gonna... Oh, did I unclick that? Can he fix that tool for me? Can he?
What can I do for you?
And he can. Repair all. Okay, so that's all our leather. And now we're going to do our boards. Again, it's going to be actually handy for people that work with wood. Woohoo! I could fall asleep watching this. What I need is another cup of coffee. I saw in the chat last night how much people hated coffee. What is wrong with you? I literally could not function without coffee. So yeah, that is pretty straightforward. Me, I am happier with that than the professions I chose for my main character. And if I hadn't put so much work into them, I would probably, if you could, re-specialise. But I've put a lot of work into the others. So I have to grin and bear it. Lesson learned. Right, so that's us nearly up to the full 200 in that. Right, Prospector, what is it? So I need for a Prospector, do I need that? Yeah. And then I also need the Forge. Now we've not got many ingots, but we're gonna do it anyhow. And what materials you gather but don't use in your professions, then save them up and sell them in the crafting house. Helps two types of people. Helps you, the new player, get a bit of extra money. And two, it helps the new players coming in that are finding it difficult to get the materials. So if you're a new player, don't be shy. Use the auction house. Tailoring. So what processing? What are we doing here? Light leather shaving. Why do I need? Why would I need that? And what do I need to make? Oh, that's why I haven't got. So from her, the bolt of rough cloth.
How can I be of service?
You can give me a. How is it? How do you buy in bulk? I mean, if I right click, I can do that. Oh, hold shift to purchase full stacks. Alt to purchase by company, or tab to full, or Alt to purchase by quantity, or tab to fill stacks. So let me see, Alt. I want that. By quantity. Oh, I don't have a lot of money, so let's tweak that right down. I think I only need what? I'm not sure. Let's go 15. 15, okay, 24. I can afford that. Okay, so we should. Now, if I were on my own and I didn't know I had equipment for my level 15 and upwards, you know, gear and my bank, then I would be careful about what I made here. Okay, so if I was relying for clothing from my tailor, I would be picking it very carefully here because I wouldn't want to waste any of my materials. Okay, so, but I'm not, and I'm just demonstrating, so I'm just going to make all. Ooh. I'm not sure what these leather shavings are for, but you know, like we'll find out as we go along. And why did that stop? You do not have enough. Oh. Oh. Right, we have to sell some.
What can I do for you?
So those there you can keep for reputation gaining quests. They're called tasks. Personally, I don't have a problem gaining reputation, so I'm not too bothered about that. That's woodworking. I'm not a woodworker. That's for jewellery. I'm not too bothered about that. Not too bothered about that. That. Or that. That's it. It's like a dye thing. Dirty ears. That's weaponsmith. Again, that's rep. Just got, there's the ones that we made. Keep that. And that's the cloak that we made. The one I've on's far better, so I am not too bothered. But what did I just sell there? What did I just sell there? Rip skin? Oh, trophies. Okay.
Greetings, friend.
Yeah, it's easy enough to get for me to get reputation, so I'm not too bothered about keeping them things. I am, however, very bothered about keeping mats, so I will be putting them in my bank. And where were we at? We were just finishing off making these. And there we are. That is how you craft. All your crafting things for beginners is in this crafting hall. And so I'll just sell some of this stuff up.
What can I do for you?
Right. Oh no, did I just buy that? Thinking I was selling. Haha. So I want to keep the ore because that is something, if I haven't smelted for different reasons, ore and my smelting bars is something I'm going to be keeping, as well as the brushed light leather that I don't use, I'm going to be keeping and eventually selling that in the auction house. I don't know at the minute if you can sell as a free-to-play player in the auction house. I'm not sure at the minute, but we can go and have a look here to just when we finish this all off. Torn furs, gone. That's gone. And that's everything I wanted to keep kept. Where's my leather? Did I sell my leather? Did I not have a wee bit of leather there? Oh, buy back. Thought I had a wee bit of leather left. Nope. I am mistaken. I have used all my leather. Okay. Right. So just finishing off here. If you just take a wee look at the shop.
How can I be of service?
She also has recipes that is going to get you through the earlier parts of your crafting, okay? So there are some recipes there. She won't have all the recipes in the game, but she will have enough to get you started. Let me repair this. Add 11, 15 champion. Okay, and it's the same with every one of them. So you take a look at this guy. You open up the shop.
What do you need?
There's all your different recipes, okay? So, tailor, metalsmith, woodworker, jeweler, that's the storeroom. Scholar. What's a scholar do? Books? I'm not sure. Cook, provisioner. I saw something there that go Master of Crafting Guilds. What's a crafting guild?
Hello there.
Do you want to join the Tailors Guild? I don't know. I'll have a think about it. Are you going to send me off on a quest?
Hello there.
You must reach expert level to join the crafting guild. There you go, that answers that. Expert level to join the crafting guild. Okay, the last thing we're going to check out is can free to play sell in the auction house? Something is making me think no. Got a face full of Hufflepuff spot there. So we'll head down to Bree. Oh, you let me forget about my thumbnail almost. See, is that a good one? Is that a good one? Oh, sorry, I'm going to have to dismiss you, Hufflepuff. I think that's a good one for the thumbnail. Should we just try and increase the... Ach, nah. I was going to increase the quality of the picture, but I'm afraid the computer might explode, so I've decided against it. Right, off to Bree we go to figure out whether we can sell our mats in the auction house. Because I darn sure it's not worth them making an episode just to figure that one out. Oh no! Stop it, for the love of God! Yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you are a new player. And let me know what you like or don't like. Let me know what you're having problems with. Do you want to do instances but you can't find anybody to do them with? Because I've got an answer for that, you know. No, and it doesn't involve playing it solo. But let me know if you're a new player, how you find the game, what you like about it, what you don't like about it. Have I gone the right or wrong way? No, I've gone the right way. It's a lovely house. Isn't it? It's a lovely house. Sorry, I'm getting distracted, but I've got to look. Do you know all it needs? It's a few flowers. That's all it needs. So, ever the opportunist for taking a picture for a thumbnail. Ooh. So we're just going in here, we're going to check the auction house, see if new players can use the auction house. I know a lot of you will already know the answer to this, but you know, these are things that a new player is going to be thinking about, so. I really need to learn to use the horse, don't I? I don't understand why I can't use that writing. So that's it there. Borrowing passive skill, writing. Is that the one I already have? It could be the one I already have. I might still have to buy the riding trait for this one. But as you know, I don't mind walking everywhere. It doesn't really bother me. I am not in any kind of hurry. Doesn't normally do this to me, but it's like pulling teeth just walking down the street. I'm just picking up that. Well,
Greetings.
there we go. See, I actually have to click on the horse master to learn the location. Right, let's see. If we
Greetings.
You've discovered an auction hall. You can buy items and sell items to other players here. Any items purchased or money earned from the auction hall will be delivered via the mail system. Right, so have we something to sell? Okay. Should be interesting. 5 copper ingots, can I say? Holy cow, I've just looked at the clock. I've been recording for an hour and 24 minutes. So, right. I believe we can unlock this via the LOTRO store. Okay. I'm not saying I'm going to unlock it. I'm just going to go have a look. That's if it loads tonight or this morning. It's very slow. I don't understand what's going on this week. And not being a computer genius. Ideally, like I said before, ideally if I had a second screen, I would put it over onto that screen and open it on a separate browser, I would do it that way. But at the minute I don't have that second screen, so I don't have that option. So what I'll do is I'll just speed this up or just edit it. Oh my goodness. So what is it, 4, 5, 6, 7, around 3 minutes now. Right, let's try opening it via here. But I do realise that opening this in a separate browser would be ideal. But like I said, I don't have that option, and nor do some other people. You know, if it's going to link me to the LOTRO store, I would like to be able to get to the LOTRO store, and we're currently we're at 4 minutes 18 seconds waiting to get to the LOTRO store. Ideally, if you have a second screen, please do open it up in a separate browser. Right, I don't know, maybe there's something wrong with the LOTRO store today. So unfortunately it looks like I can't actually show you how much it costs to post in the auction house. But that wasn't really the point of this episode today. So there you are. Anyhow, sometimes these things happen. See, there's no real lag, so I'm not really sure what's interfering. But anyhow, folks, there you have it. The crafting aspect is pretty easy. Choose your professions wisely and make sure your gathering complements the one that you're going to use to make stuff. Make sure it complements, because in my main character I chose cooking, farming and tailoring, but I didn't consider how difficult it would be for me to get my hands on brushed leather, which I need for tailoring. So make sure that you choose professions that complement your main crafting one. Okay, I hope that was of some use to some people. I hope the sound is getting better. It was suggested to me that I might want to move the mic close, so I've moved the mic close. I'm not used to having it this close to me, but hopefully it'll cancel out some of that echoey noise that we're all hearing. I hear it too. Okay, folks, goodbye. Look after yourselves, and I will see you in the next episode, which is just going to be a normal questing one. I have not a clue what we're doing, and right now I'm going to go sort out my bags so you don't have to watch me empty them in the next one. I'll see you later, guys.